I'm sitting in a dark room. It's cold and a little bit eerie. I've got this overwhelming and distressing urge to hide and flee. But there's only me here. So I'm sat looking out of two beautifully crafted windows. And somehow when I'm looking through them, I'm staring at the same view. I get this feeling emerge inside of me like I'm intruding somehow. But the more I watch, the more I see. And the more I see, the more I realise it's me. I'm different though. I know it's me, but I feel like I'm watching a show. I'm doing things just to fit in with the scene. I'm saying things that I know I don't mean. Where am I? And why can't I stop this? Am I stuck here? The more I contemplated this and waited, the more I grew frustrated. I hated the fact I was being forced to watch like a passive bystander. I was ready to give up and face whatever future awaited. But at that moment, I realised I wasn't stuck. And the urge to hide and flee was the epitome of me. My whole life had been hiding. Hiding unseen in this dark room. Watching my life zoom by. I didn't truly realise what was happening. I was sat there imagining when I could have been acting. On every imperfect impulse. Seizing the moment. My body was alive, but missing the key component. Me. I wasn't there. Maybe I was hiding behind my hair. Because when you let something grow for so long, you become complacent. You never fear because it's always going to be there. No matter where you are or what you're doing, you'll always be aware it's there. So I shaved it all off. Without the hair being there, I had nothing to hide behind. I needed to unbind and remind myself to come out of the room. To give my mind a shock. To tell myself I will not be defined or confined by my fear. I am here. I don't want this to be a tale of doom and gloom. You see, it's not just me, we all have this room. It's comfortable and easy, and you can stay inside if you want. No one will find you and it's easy to hide. But do you really want to spend your whole life inside? Every now and then we need to remind ourselves. You're allowed to be yourself. You don't have to play by other people's rules. And it's up to you what you do with your tools. You get one chance at life. And we can all let bygones be bygones, but remember, what's gone is actually gone. It's never coming back. You can't rewind and do it again. There's no way to backtrack, throw back, or play back real life. The time you spend living vicariously really does impact your life. We end up absorbing a blind mentality and forgetting about our own mortality. Normal was created so people would conform, and the world would perform and be easily dictated. Life isn't a spectator sport, and your time is short. So I encourage you all to step out of your room, really live life, and watch as you bloom.
Black girls smile like magnolias at midnight. Can you see them? Their sandpaper bodies, everyone rubs against them, smoothing out their prickly eyes and sharp words grate down sides, perfecting that smooth for someone else. I feel every slow scrape of human against my flesh. Bumpy, bloody, I know what white hands look like, scratching and taking what black hands look like, pulling and taking. They leave me with nothing. Black girls have a way about us of not screaming when we should, because then they call us black girls, not little girls, defenseless girls, angry girls. That's what they call us. Angry girl. I am unruly and displeasing with my wild hair and mean scowl, too out of place for proper company. Can't let anyone know you hunger. Digging into this flesh. Black girls smile when we want to scream. Smile, survival skill. pull inches of lip over teeth, polished hard with the lick of my tongue and thin callous fingers. We black girls stretch our hands into each other's mouths, cover up screams so we forget our own, sitting at the base of our throats. We rub until we can smile in each other's faces, miss the glint of anger outshined by the gleam of our teeth. Can you hear the chatter? These teeth are nervous. See, they caught a scream on its way out, and now it's fighting, weighing here, and I'm wondering what'll happen if I let it go. Scream about it until this skin doesn't burn and these breasts don't weigh heavy until I forget that this country was nursed from this body. White lips, sucking and taking. Black lips, sucking and taking. What is there left for us? Black girls make blessings out of nothing. Turn moaning aches into rocking lullabies, wrap our bodies around stone and build a home. Take the scraps you left behind and fill it with nourishment so you can survive. So we all survive and we smile so one day we can thrive. I smile so when everyone is done taking what they need and the lights go out, someone might catch the swipe of shine from my teeth. They might notice me stand in silence in the dark and remember us black girls who smile like magnolias at midnight, ancient mothers dancing on the back of darkness, warming our chills with moonlight until we are seen, blooming bold and loud. Do you see me here, grinning hard, not because I'm happy, but so you see me? Do you see me?
Poem on hiding skin. 1. In a dream, I juggle film reels. Watch them fall at my feet, sad and lonely creatures. The strips spill out like blood. In another dream, I clean the tears of men I don't even know. I wake and hold my camera anxiously. I avoid lens flares because they're only good for hiding, but oh, do I filter like a motherfucker. Did you know you look great in black and white, Marwan tells me. And I thank him for his keen eye. It is true, I like things simple, whereas my own color always seemed to scare me. 2, movie stars also scare me. There's a hole in my cranium where Suad Hosni and Fatin Hamama have found a home. Farid Atrash sings on my broken rib. Studio-era music makes me want to dress fancy and pretty, leave the house in gorgeous armor, but I know too well the earth's hunger and I will not satisfy it today. I leave my house and I make sure no one can call me faggot. I struck a balance once and it gave me a headache yesterday. I cried while trying to figure out what to wear, so I just didn't leave the house. Spent the night naked in my bed instead, and I still couldn't find my reflection in the mirror this morning. All I saw was beard and anger, shivering skin. At night, I spring to my bed, pull the covers over my convulsing body like the sea sweeps over the sand. 3. Marwan laughs, doesn't believe me when I say Instagram is my defense mechanism. I'm tired of movies, I'm tired of hiding behind screens. Facebook feels like a burden. Someday I will burn every image ever taken of me, and then I'll cry over the embers, and then I'll ask someone to capture what I only assume will be a cinematic scene. Then I'll want to go home and hide, break open the walls, make a nook barely big enough for my body. Not even my phone will fit. I'll hide there where no one would think to look. Then I'll cry because no one will look. Fragile faggot foreign body I am. Why would the world make a headline? I do not ask that you love me for everything I hated about myself. I only ask you laugh with me when I fall on my face, which is often. I only ask you to hold my hand when I stare at myself in the morning. I know what you're thinking. Yes, you can be scared of your own face. Mine looks back at me with anger, grits its teeth, challenges me to a fist fight. I lock eyes with myself and all I see is burning hazel, a bonfire I throw bones and tatters in. Isn't this the part where Abdul Halim calls for me? Where is my song? Give me my song and maybe I will come out of the wall. 4, yes, there is a way to define oneself in this skin without violence. No, I have not found said way yet. I know no metaphor untethered to death. 5, again, my mother tells me Bahibbak Moot, and I know this too is poetry. red rose out of ash. Yes, I am also afraid of beauty. I don't smile on the subway. Before the 4th of July, I dream a large man spits on me on the subway. 6. I've lost interest in Independence Days. I've grown tired of blood piercing the night sky. What does it mean to be independent anyway? The Egyptian economy still floats on Saudi and American money. My mother is still married to my father. I hide my skin in the summer. I define myself by that which makes me hate myself. I learn history through screens, relegate my body to pixels and texts. My voice, a midnight whisper under the covers. I hide in a dark, deafening room where no one expects me to speak.
This is the awkward part of the show where
This one's called Hide and Go Seek. I remember when we used to play hide and go seek. You would go and hide and it was my part to find you. I remember always knowing right where you were at, but pretending I didn't. You know, this game is funny like that. Did you want me to find you? Did you like hiding alone in the dark? Tell me, how was that part? You know, I always knew where you were hiding. I thought maybe you liked it there. Maybe opening the door to see what was inside was too much for me to bear. So I would stand outside the door and stare. I still wonder what would have happened if I could have met you there.